Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest 64. Find me in Dondoron's inn, because I forgot to talk to Shannon here. That's not an ordinary gem you have. Don't let anything happen to it. I have a feeling you are the one capable of releasing its power. Oh, she's talking about the Earth orb. Anyway, let us leave this place. We did get back the didn't we? Yeah. Oh yeah, the replica. Substitute this doll to escape the fight. You can escape instantly. Hero's Drink is 40 MP, and Healing Potion is 150 HP, so we won't be using that for a long time. And the Earth Orb. Crystal Ball holds the great power of Earth Spirit. So that's the items we picked up last time that I forgot to look at. We've done everything we need to in the castle, and now that we've gotten the Earth Orb and looted the castle throne room, let's go. So, from here, we need to go back to Connor Forest, and I suppose I should show off Soul Searcher. Well, since you want to fight me again, this is Soul Searcher, and it failed. Yeah, it doesn't have a very high accuracy, I'm afraid. There we go. So with the eyeglass, now we can see its HP, attack, agility, and element. So not every enemy is able to be hit by Soul Searcher, but it is a good way of trying to find out enemy elements. Well, that wasn't even spread of damage. And run up. I wonder, are they close enough to hit with this? Nope. Alright, back to the forest. Now, instead of going the way we went, we're going to go to the right. Oops. I hate when I do that. Sometimes, because it's the same button to pass your turn as it is to hit an enemy with your staff, sometimes you can miss pretty spectacularly. I don't think there's anything until we get up to this tree, isn't it? Isn't it over here? Okay, was there a... I feel like I'm missing a spirit here. I'm just double checking. No? Okay. No, if I am, it'll be okay. Just checking around the corners to make sure. Alright, so let's get this chest here. Drop. Alright, and when you come out the other side, that door is locked until you defeat Solring. And now we're on the Dondoron Flats, and it's the next map area. So, this area has a lot harder enemies. Just letting you know now. The enemies here are much stronger than Connor Forest. And, yeah, we need to get fire up to 20. We now have compression. I don't remember what that spell does. I'll try it out, we'll see. Okay, so... yeah. We have the upgraded version of both the Bat and the Marionasty here. Let me actually focus on defeating a few of these before we, Death Hugger. So the Death Hugger has a melee attack, and that's what you want them to use. The Death Hugger's melee attack is actually weaker than their main attack. That's fine. The Marionasty's upgraded form uses... crap, I'm frozen. Okay, so they use Ice Knife, and it has a chance of freezing you. I'm gonna use Homing Arrow, because I can't aim fire spells while in a Mad Doll. I think the Mad Doll uses Rock, level 2 or level 3. It's fine, until I'm not frozen. Ooh, I can melee him. Nice. Yeah, the Death Huggers can end up being pretty bad if they freeze you in a bad position like this. As you see, a Homing Arrow does very little damage. Well, I guess I can try Compression now. Oh, attack down. Nice. Oh, here we go. Now, status magic like that automatically targets one of the enemies. It tries to target the one you're facing, but if there's multiple enemies, it's kind of a crapshoot aiming them sometimes. Oh, and your power of your magic, including your healing magic, is all based off of the level of that element. So my water is up to 10, so now my healing magic's doing a little more. So... Alright, here's hoping I don't run into more Death Huggers. Death Huggers are probably one of the worst things in this area because of the freeze effect. I don't know if position matters, but... Now you might have noticed that there's another area there beside us called Glencoe Forest. That area, if I'm not mistaken, is completely optional. You never have to go there. We are, but yeah, you don't have to go there. If it isn't optional, you don't have to go there for a very long time. Also, Death Huggers. Oh boy. Pressure, I'm pretty sure, is single target, so... Run! Closer! Okay, in case it freezes. Also, the game does have some slowdown issues. No, don't freeze me. Okay. Whoa, camera. What are you doing? Camera's having a blast there. Ah. Level 20 fire. Anything new? No. Now, a little side note. So you see how we're learning spells as we increase our elemental power. And that does happen in the Game Boy game, but in the Game Boy game, they make it a little more difficult. Oh yeah, that's actually a drop-off. So where you see how we have Hot Steam, Power Staff, and Homing Arrow here, well, we learn those as we level up our fire. But in the Game Boy game, they actually make it where you have to have both elements increased. This is technically a palette swap of the flower enemy. I forget the name of it already. Man-Eater, I believe it was. Okay, if he's going to do that, I need to back up a little bit. Okay, he's going to get closer, so I can't dodge that, can I? Yeah, okay. Ow. That's why you don't run away from it, yeah. Okay. But yeah, so in order to cast healing, you have to have both water and earth leveled up. Because it's an earth-water mix. Which does make the game harder. Ah, here it is. Yeah, there's a little log here that you can barely... You can't see it when you're up there, but there's a reason to come here. One, oops, that was the wrong button. There we go. Let's get water up, and we don't have anything new in water. But there's that, and then there's the Glencoe Forest itself. this direction. Oh, hello. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with these guys. Getting up close to them is actually dangerous. Because they use Wind Cutter level 2. Getting close up to almost any enemy is actually dangerous, though. Most enemies have stronger physical attacks than Spirit Light. What is that? It is Sacred Water, full HP recovery. Wow, really? I mean, I get that random drops are really good, but yep. Alright, that's enough here. Guys, do you really have to attack me like this? I mean, seriously. Alright. If you say so. We're just gonna use Fireball level 1. Maybe not. Fireball level 3 it is. Yeah, I don't like these things. How much HP do you have? Of course I'd miss. Again, of course I'd miss. I don't have a choice, I gotta get close now. As you can see, this game has quickly ramped up the difficulty. Very quickly ramped up the difficulty. Gotta get my HP back up. ASAP. And I see the entrance to the forest there. Yeah. Now, I probably should not be here because A, this area is optional, and B, I am very weak at the moment from those snake things. And this area has some very nasty enemies. I'm trying to stay near the entrance so that I can fully heal, get up some MP here. You have a lower chance of encountering enemies right at the doorway to a zone. It's not impossible, but... Alright, 16, that's better than nothing. Okay, let's go. Okay, so these guys are Ghost Stalker. They throw giant boulders at you. Okay. And I think they're basically the marionettes. Yeah, 5 and 6 damage per hit is pretty bad, but I don't know how much HP they have. But hitting everybody for 20 is pretty nice. And yeah, they can't actually attempt to do that and miss. It's funny. Okay, they don't have too much HP. They have a respectable amount, but nothing too serious. Now that there's only one, I can hit him with Fireball level 3, do 30 damage or so. There we go. So we will get a fair amount of experience here if we can survive, which is one of the reasons I want to come here. The other is, because I don't recall going through this zone later, I'm going to go ahead and loot it. Because there are a few things here. Now, in the Game Boy game, again, this area is made a little more important, I think, if I recall correctly. Ew. That rock does slightly home in on you, but not enough to, oh, hey, there's some spirit. There's a spirit there. Ow. Yeah, it does kind of home in on you. Not to the point of it guaranteed to hit you, but if you move to the left or right, it does sometimes track you. Ghost Stalkers are definitely not the worst enemy here. That right or that term goes to something that we haven't seen yet. Oh, come on now. Don't miss, Brian. Come on. Stop missing. Yeah, I've tried a few challenge runs of this, like staff only. Staff only is, oh god, it's horrible. Actually terrifying to go through with. Okay, no new fire spells. Let's keep going. So that's the spirit on this side. Oh boy. Now, these guys are rough. These are, again, not what I'd call the worst enemies here, but... Let's see. What do you have for spells, my friend? I see Windcutter level 3. That all you got? Okay. It's bad enough, but... There we go. Wow, I hit him with 320s and that wasn't enough to kill him. There we go. Okay, another fire level. Anything? Oh, I don't have the MP to see. Okay. Power staff level 2 we have obtained. So fire, earth, earth, okay. I may have to start running from a couple of battles here and there, at least until I can get some HP back up. Okay, the Dark Goblins, and one of the moves they use is Windcutter. Okay, he missed himself on that, that's good. Don't need him buffing themselves. Yeah, agility up. See, they try to chase you down. And we're just gonna ignore them. You might have noticed that Windcutter is relatively powerful. Yeah, Windcutter is an awesome spell set, and it gets brutal at higher levels. Oh, we have a Hot Lips. Yeah, Hot Lips uses a fire spell, I think, called Magma Bomb. Yeah, that spell hurts. Hot Lips is probably the most dangerous enemy here. Because there's nothing you can do to avoid Magma Bomb once it's on top of you casting it. And since we're fire, our main magic doesn't hurt it that much. Fortunately, it doesn't have a lot of HP. Okay, so I may have to start running from Hot Lips regardless, which kind of sucks. Yup. Alright. Oh, I don't have any MP. Okay. Nothing new in water. Okay. Back to healing magic. Ah, there's the spirit. I knew there was one over here. Thank you, Ghost Stalkers, for showing it to me. Stop hitting me for 10 on each. Okay, yeah. Oh, God. Why? Okay. Let's see here. If I get right here, I should hit all 3. Yep. Of course. I'd miss the one that needs more damage. It was right there. Yep. You need fire spells. No. You do also have to be careful about running the edge like I recommended if you're trying to avoid battles, because sometimes you can end up being cornered by the monsters. It doesn't happen often because they do have set patterns to spawn in, but yeah, you could end up trapped in the corner without being able to escape them. So we have to either run past them or through them to escape the battle. Okay, fortunately it didn't do that to me. Because I am not fighting 1 Howlips, let alone 2. Okay. So we keep going this way. We come to a little cabin. Okay, Stalker. I did not even begin to run. I was trying to run around like this or like that, and it did not even begin to happen. Alright, okay, Stalker. Just gonna burn away that one. Let's work on it. Now, why did that one walk up to me, but this one didn't? That doesn't make any sense. Really? Game? That's what we're gonna do? Let me get closer to this one, so maybe he'll come in. Oh, well, that works too. Maybe position does matter. I don't know. It seems like I'm hitting more often with back attacks rather than having a misfest. Okay, there's another spirit over there. I can see it. That's the main reason to come here. All these spirits that we are finding. I got squished there. Can I compress that down? Ah, it didn't work. Okay. I'm gonna go for the tree at first because it's more dangerous with its wind cutter level 2. So hopefully, and it does take more damage from fire since it's a. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a wind or something. I don't know. There we go. But it's also a tree, so I know that's why it's being fire. But I don't really, I could be mistaken about the elemental weaknesses. I do know that Solvarang takes a good bit of damage from wind spells, but that could also be just because it's ranged attack, and that's superior to him in every way. We now have Fire Pillar, so Fire Pillar is a fun one. I like Fire Pillar. Alright, let's go inside the hut. Oh, there's a person here. Follow the scenic valley into the forest, you will come upon a blue cave. But I can assure you that the road will not open without permission from the spirits. Yeah, that's right. The blue cave connects here, doesn't it? The problem is you don't need to come here. I guess that's how you get out of the blue cave if you don't wish to. Uh-oh. They spawned me really close to these things. Ooh, I was far enough away. Okay, I'm actually gonna cast healing here while I'm waiting. Trying to escape in my life. The only problem with escaping is that it does not face you in the direction you were going. So you have to remember where you're going if you escape. Okay, Stalker. I just barely avoided that. Now let's test out Fire Pillar. Oh, that is Fire Pillar. Okay, so Fire Pillar is the Magma Bomb move. Okay. I thought that was Magma Bomb. What's Magma Bomb then, I wonder? Oh. Sorry, I had a minor interruption there. And I got a... How did that hit me? No idea how that hit me. I guess I caught the alfalfa-like thing on his head. We do have Water Pillar level 3 now. I can show that off. Wait, first. Remember, it's very, very important to keep your HP high in this area. If we find the entrance to the Blue Cave, I can assure you we're not going to be able to... no? We're just going to go this way. I know that would probably be the perfect thing to show off Water Pillar level 3 on. Also, really, Ghost Stalkers? Really? This game and its accuracy, I swear. Like, I do love the game, don't misunderstand me, but it does get annoying sometimes. Well, forget everything I said about positioning mattering. Well, for melee attacks at least. Obviously aiming with magic is required, but... It's easier to aim Hot Steam than it is to aim Fire Pillar. I do like Fire Pillar, don't get me wrong. Alright, let's show off Water Pillar level 3. Water Pillar level 3 is literally Water Pillar, but bigger. It's supposed to be a little more powerful, I think. Because let's see if I use Water Pillar level 1. It's quite a bit larger, so it has more range. But I really won't say that it's worth it. If you're maining water, it will be, because it'll be a while before you get any better spells. Water spells are really slowly learned, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, we can't get to the Blue Cave right now. It's sealed from this direction. And there's really never a point to come this way from the Blue Cave in this game. Note that I said in this game, there is a reason to come through here in the remake, because they altered the Blue Cave section of the game. Let's fight these Dark Goblins, why not? This Wind Cutter sucks. I mean, it's an amazing spell and I love it, but it sucks to get hit with. We have a few turns before this guy's turn again, so let's see if we can kill him with our regular stick combo here. There we go. Ow. Yeah, that move is very hard to dodge. The Fire Pillar. I didn't hit a single thing. That thing's range is not as big as it looks. Granted, that's probably the only reason I can dodge Hot Lips, but... Really? go. Anyway, let's get out of here before something else bad happens. Probably shouldn't have fought that last battle, but it'll be okay. Anyway, we're back out here. So let's get our MP back up before we traverse through this plain area. Thrilling gameplay. Anyway. There we go. And we're starting to heal 7 per, so that's a little bit better. We don't want any more of those snakes. I think there's still an enemy here. Oh, there is. Oh boy, this is the first of a set of enemies that's probably not worth fighting, but I'm going to anyway. This is a cockatrice. That is one of the most powerful spells in the game. It's incredibly random, but when it moves, whenever it hits in your favor, it's very powerful. Now the other move it just did is not very powerful. It's a rock slide. Oh, cockatrice have that was avalanche, by the way. Avalanche is when used by a large enemy like that, it's actually pretty easy to avoid. But when used by yourself with a high enough rock stat or earth element, it is so good. It's not how do I put it? It has its weakness in the fact that it's random as to where it drops the rocks around you, but it has the highest attack power, and if enemies get hit with multiple rocks, it can do some serious damage. The way this game works is most of the time, single hit abilities have high damage, but multiple hit abilities have stacking damage, where you can stack hits against an enemy. And there are spells that hit harder per hit than Avalanche, but Avalanche has the potential of dealing so much damage that it's insane. And this is the Dark Goblin's younger brother, I guess you could say. Oh, there's so many things on the screen. And yes, this game does actually suffer from slowdown occasionally. It's funny. Let's see if Fire Pillar hits anything. It did not. So it is basically explodes whatever's in front of you, and that's it. It doesn't have the range that Hot Steam has. I see goblins use that move, and it's funny that they hit that many times because I can do that right in front of them like this, and mine just goes off in really weird directions. Anyway. I'll hit 3 of them, at least. Yeah, these guys are fire elemental. Okay. Which means that should do, yep, 32. There we go. Yeah, that's where fire has a lot of single hit damage potential. It's probably has the most damage spells, but wind is lower single damage and higher damage overall, ultimately. I don't know. I will probably come back to this game sometime, and I would love to learn how to speedrun this game, but I cannot speedrun. I don't have the capacity for learning how to speedrun. If I did, this would be one of the kind of games I would speedrun, because as much as I love Final Fantasy, the menuing required to speedrun those games is insane. Yeah, I know. You're going to use that move. Hit this one to build up some MP. Hot Steam to hit that. I did not hit that. Oh well, I killed the goblin. At least I got close enough to that Death Thugger that it's now trying to poke me instead of throwing ice knives at me. Right. Oh, really? Really, game? I turned to attack the goblin and you just gave up my hit at all. Okay. There we go. Now we're starting to get some of our frame rate back. There we go. Go ahead and heal up a little bit while I'm at it. I think there's still another couple of spirits on this plane. One that I can think of, I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to. Let me see if I can look. Where's the map? There. Yeah, we're getting close to it. If you recall, there was one of these things that... Really? Really, goblins are gonna get in my way? Well, at least let me look and see. Is the spirit here? Yeah, there it is. I knew it. Okay. So we are going the right way. Actually, you know what? These jerks want to come fight me? I have a new spell that I haven't used yet. Let's use Power Staff level 2. Look at that damage. Now, if you decided to make the horrible decision to do a staff-only run where you're allowing buffs and healing magic, but no damaging spells, because of course that's a way you can play this game, you want to level up fire magic relatively quickly so you can get Power Staff and another spell that we haven't gotten yet from fire that is physical based. Water and wind also have buffs, and so does Earth, actually. Earth has, like I said, an invulnerability spell, which is probably helpful for the end game. But you definitely want to get fire for Power Staff. And Power Staff did already wear off, but it'll be okay. At this point, we've cleared their numbers out, where it's not such a bad thing. Alright, and there's the spirit we're looking for. Let's heal. Probably want to level water for, maybe not so much the defensive buff, but for exit and return. Basically, just like the spells would be in Final Fantasy Warp, for example. Fire... Okay, yep, nothing new. But fire is halfway to max, so there we go. And there's a boat down there. But yeah, basically exit leaves a dungeon and return takes you back to the closest town or the last town you visited. Nothing special outside of that. Apophis. Fortunately, they take decent damage from fire. It's not like they are immune to it or anything. Let's try Fire Pillar. Fire Pillar actually hit them. Wow. Yeah, Fire Pillar is probably the strongest of my single hit spells at the moment. And it's going to be for a while. Like, Fire Pillar is ridiculously powerful. You just have to be right next to the enemy. So it's as strong as... It's stronger than my staff, but it's basically a staff strike. Yeah, you can fake out the wind cutter sometimes like that. It's not easy. And it gets worse. Now, isn't there a spirit around here somewhere? I think there is. Sorry, phone ringing is terrible. It's important to leave a message. Oh, Shannon, what you doing here? The water capital, Lali-ho, is located on the other side of the lake. There's no fairer city in the Isles. It's even as pretty as the castle town, Limelight. Oh, okay. Thank you. And I guess that's where we're going to call it for the day. So we'll be staying at the lake side inn here, healing up. And until next time, folks, we hope to see you again. Later.